Hi golfers, Nick here from American Golf. I'm down at the Thurrock store today, and today I'm testing the new Epic Hybrid. So it looks really impressive in the rack here in the store. We've just got this in. You may have seen my reviews recently testing the Epic Iron and the Epic Pro Iron. I was really impressed with it, so I'm really looking forward to testing this golf club. You may have seen some reviews recently, but I'm just going to talk you through the technology that's in this head. So Callaway have put in their Truxel carbon into the head, which is a really light material, which means they can redistribute the weight around the head to increase MOI on off-centre hits. They've also got their hyper speed face cup design, which is designed to increase ball speed on off-centre hits. So I'm going to be testing this club today. I'm not just going to hit normal shots with this, I'm going to test it for off-centre hits to see if this hyper speed face cup design actually works. I'm going to hit some shots off the toe and some off the heel and see what the difference in ball speed. So when I'm testing a hybrid, I'm not necessarily looking for distance, I'm looking for accuracy, I'm looking for a nice feel, I'm looking for some consistency as well. And also, if I do miss hit it, hopefully it's pretty forgiving as well. So I've got the 3 hybrid here, which is 20 degrees as standard. As with a lot of the Callaway wood designs, they have the adjustability with the loft sleeve, which means you can take this 20 degrees, knock it down to 19, or you can knock it up to 22. So you can go from 19 to 22 degrees. You can also close the face for a draw. The standard shaft that comes with the Epic Hybrid is the recoil ES shaft. I've got it in the F4, which is stiff. I'm going to hit it in the standard setting, which is 20 degrees. I'm going to use Strixon Z-Star golf balls, and I've set up GC2. I've set up the green at 220 yards, which is probably about average for me. Like I said, I'm not really looking for distance, I'm just looking for the feel and the performance. So I'm going to hit 5 shots normal, then I'm going to hit 3 off the toe, and then 3 off the heel, and then we're going to sit back down afterwards and go through that data. So to start with 5 standard shots. Sitting behind the ball for looks really good, nice finish with the carbon, looks good. So let's see how consistent it is. So 5 standard shots. Looks pretty solid off the face, nice shape on it. So I like to see the ball starting out to the right, drawing back into the target. So I'm not too concerned about distance. I've set the green about 220, so it's about average for this sort of club. These out the toe, see how forgiving it is. Wow, that is unbelievable. Wow, that was so far out the toe. I could really feel it off the face, and I can't believe how far the ball's just gone. It's caught the green and it's carried. Wow, that was very impressive. Okay, 2 more off the toe. Low on the toe, that one. But again, you can see pretty straight. It's going to catch the edge of the green again. Really impressed, good. Okay, 1 more. You can see the flight's different out the toe. A bit more to the right, a bit lower. Okay, last one. Almost missed it. Well, considering I almost missed that, you see how far right it went on the camera. It's still gone okay, it's still gone out to 210. Obviously a long way to the right, so it depends how badly you hit this club. If you're slightly off, it looks like it's pretty good. Obviously, if you almost miss the face, it's going to be a bad shot with any club. So let's move on now and test this with a heel strike. Okay, so pretty good performance out the toe. Let's hit 3 out the heel now. Yeah, as expected. Going off way to the left. That's missed the green by a fair bit. Distance wise, still up there though, 210, 214 actually. So ball speed was still good, direction not so good. Yeah, very similar. Out to the left as you'd expect. You saw the ones out the toe weren't too bad, but obviously went out to the right. One's out the heel, going out to the left. Okay, last one. Distance not bad though, 211 that last one. Very similar again. So you can see here, consistent, all the toes going out to the right, all heels going out to the left. Obviously slightly better performance with the ones off the toe. So let's sit down now and take a look at some of that data. Okay, so you've seen me hit a few shots there on the GC2. Really impressed with the performance in this club. So first up, I hit 5 standard shots, and all 5 shots went onto the green, I think, or within 11 yards of the centre line, which is really impressive. At 220 yards, the worst shot was 11 yards offline, which is really impressed with that. So for me, when I'm looking at a rescue club, so this is 3 rescue, 20 degrees, I'm looking for something that's going to be consistent. And for me, I'm more biased towards accuracy with these types of clubs. So one of the big selling points of this Epic club is the hyper speed face cup design, which I mentioned earlier, and that's designed to increase ball speed on off-centre hit. So generally, when you strike a golf club, if you miss the sweet spot, hit it towards the toe or the heel, there tends to be a big drop off in distance and speed. So for this club, I tested it for the 3 shots off the toe and 3 shots off the heel. So first up, taking a look at the shots off the toe, there was hardly any drop in ball speed. I hit 3 shots off the toe. The first 2 were probably just a little bit closer to the centre than the last one. The last one went off way to the right. I almost missed the face though. That last shot I hit with the toe, it went so far out to the right. It started 11 degrees right, so it was way out of the toe. But still, 209 yards distance, still not too bad considering I almost missed the golf club. Then I moved on, hit 3 shots out the heel. A little bit more wayward with the shots out the heel. You saw there, they went off to the left. Generally my shots do curve left, so when they start left, they're just going to go further left. So the ones off the toe I can tend to get away with, but the ones off the heel, they did go quite a way offline. Looking at differences in ball speed now, so the toe strikes, hardly any difference. The ones off the heel, there was about 5 mph drop off, and in total distance, it wasn't much difference. I was looking around 220 yards with my standard swing, and then it only dropped 5 yards with the ones off the heel. So distance, ball speed is definitely up on this club, which is what it says it does. So in terms of performance, really impressed. It ticks all the boxes for me. So 9 out of 10 for performance. Also, when I look at clubs, I like to grade them on the looks and the feel and the price to try and give it an overall grade. So in terms of looks and feel, I'm going to also give this a 9. I really like the way it sits behind the golf ball. You can see the Callaway V and the design on the top, easy to square the face. It looks quite nice with the carbon. You've got the adjustability on the club, like I mentioned earlier. So it just ticks all the boxes for me. I think it's a fantastic looking club, and it performs. So it feels good. I think that's really important as well. And you hit a lot of these clubs that, especially the rescue clubs, I kind of like a more solid feel, which is what this has. There's some rescue clubs out there which sort of like spring off the face, and you feel like you're not going to get much control from it. So because of that, I'm going to also give this 9 out of 10 for looks and feel. So finally, we're going to take a look at the price. And as you know, Epic range this year, especially the irons, are quite expensive. So I was quite surprised to see actually at $249 for the hybrid. I was quite impressed with that. You're looking at the irons at £228 per club. I was expecting this to be sort of in the region of 300, but at $249, that's a pretty reasonable price for a hybrid. I was expecting it to be a lot more. So value for money, not too bad. It's obviously at the top end in price points, so it is quite expensive. I can't give it too high a grade, but I thought it was going to be a bit more. So because of that, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for price. So overall, this club's performed really well. I'm definitely thinking about putting it in my bag actually. And overall, I'm going to give this, for looks and feel, 9, performance 9, 6 out of 10 for the price. So overall, 24 out of 30. Really good performance from the Epic Hybrid. That's probably one of the highest grades I've given this year. If you go back through my videos, I think that's definitely one of the highest. Really impressed with this golf club. It's definitely worth a try. So if you can come down to any American Golf, come out and try these clubs. We'll be happy to help you out.